Like Santa Claus's arrival on Christmas Eve, you can count on the Rockettes performing at Radio City Music Hall.
We really do kick off the holiday season here in New York City.
That iconic sound has been coming from this theater for 90 years. It's a holiday tradition originating in New York City, right?
No, not at all. They started in St. Louis and prior to the Christmas season.
My name is Jeanne Schober. I am related to one of the Missouri Rockets. She is my great aunt.
Corrine Vale Murphy was one of the original Missouri Rockets, the first name of the now famous precision dance line formed in St. Louis in 1925. More on that in just a bit.
I always remembered Corrine being dressed to the nines.
To Jeanne, she was just great Aunt Corrine,
She would wear her jewelry, her pearls.
with the great style.
Corrine always wore high heels up until the very end.
And that was really the only sign of her glamorous past.
She never really talked about it very much.
Until Jeanne inherited all of this. Dance programs, newspaper articles, photographs,
That's one of my favorite because that is just such a typical picture of back in the 20s.
and letters. Lots of letters from Corrine on the road
We were just about 2 hours out of St. Louis,
with the Missouri Rockets.
May 20th, 1926. Rehearsal morning, noon, and night for the last 2 days. We are all so tired, we don't know which way is up.
Suddenly, great Aunt Corrine, who died in 2001 at the age of 92,
The costumes are silver with chiffon, the shoulders hanging long on each side.
was dancing all around Jeanne's home.
Then we do a regular kicking routine, split on the finish, then get up on exit. It's very good.
Within a year of them making their debut, they were very, very popular.
In 1925, the Ungod Arts Hotel in Grand Center looked like this and was called the Missouri Theater. It showed movies, but that experience was different too.
You could go to the movies and watch a movie, but before and after the movie, you could see a live orchestra, there could be a variety show, there would be a chorus of dancers.
Russell Markert was one of those chorus dancers. The owners of the Missouri Theater asked him to come up with a specialty dance troupe, and Markert set out auditioning girls at local dance schools.
Really just a few blocks away from where the theater was at the time.
By October 1925, he had a group of 16 dancers with a unique style and name.
He liked the sound of the word rocket. Like, it sounded really precise. It really matched up with the kind of precision and like almost military style precision that the dance troupe moved with.
The Missouri Rockets took off.
There was an article in the Star-Times that said that they had turned a group of local girls into one of the best dancing units in the world.
People loved them so much, they started touring the Midwest and East Coast just a few months after they started, always coming back to St. Louis, but booking more and more shows in New York City.
You can definitely see that they're, starting to put roots down in New York.
Eventually, the group becomes so popular in the Big Apple, it moves there in 1930. 2 years later, the group expands to 36 dancers, changes its name to the Rockettes, and moves into Radio City Music Hall. Russell Markert stayed on as choreographer until 1971.
Some of the dances that he choreographed in the 1930s, they're still performing those same dances today.
There is this essence of tradition. Every Rockette that has graced the stage has done the wooden soldier number.
A tradition started right here in St. Louis.
Mr. Market's going to change one chorus to kicks. We had been doing a buck dance and he didn't seem to like it.
Nearly 100 years ago.
Did 5 shows today and also 2 early this morning, making a total of 7 shows.
With great Aunt Corrine.
The original. She was one of the original Missouri Rockettes, and the Rockettes people know that word, but they didn't know that it originated in Missouri. They had no idea. I'm proud. I guess I am proud of her. Yeah.